Sound.
Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic and I'm doing still well, doesn't matter. Like I put at the bottom there, shocking loss. Let me just do something quickly. I need to put up the
chat.
The chat, I'll do that, Tell us how you feel, Vern. Let it out there, don't hold back.
Tell her how I feel. I feel like I've been violated by a horde of horny elephants. I didn't have the decency to put on some Vaseline. That's how I feel now at the moment, Vic. Sorry to say, that's how I feel.
You know what? This, me, optimist all the time.
All the time, yes.
All the time.
But they deserved it.
No.
Fucking hell.
No. If you're going to lose a game, this is the one you have to lose. Because this is the one, you don't want to lose, you lose to Italy in a preseason or something like that, but this is the one that hurts. In the home of rugby at Ellis Park.
That's not the home of rugby.
No,
the home of rugby is Loftus, man.
Let me just quickly get the chat out.
Get the chat up there. Those horde elephants are still on me.
No, I've got to say,
coming for seconds and thirds.
This is all. Listen here, in Rassie we trust. End of the
Always.
day, Rassie will bounce back. The players will bounce back. The players didn't go. They're not shit overnight.
No.
But this is for me a part of a cycle. It all starts with the ridiculous ticket prices that the game like this is not sold out.
Yeah.
South African rugby have got to be careful. They're not the next fucking Wales. Can't alienate the fans with these ticket prices and then put a product on the field like that. That just doesn't work.
I get the chat up, Vic.
No, I've got it up. Don't worry. You can't do that. You can't do that. That it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I mean, I got to hand it to the Aussies.
All respect to the Aussies.
I mean, there's nothing you can say. They thoroughly deserve the win.
No. Mario Phillips, go Bokke. Yes, go Bokke.
Of course, man. Everything will be all right. At the end of the day, it's the Rugby Championship. What's the most important thing? Let me move over here a little bit. Give me some space.
Give me some space.
I mean,
Novman, yes, nobody was expecting that.
I remember when Brazil lost 8-1 to Germany. Remember at the home World Cup? Stuff like that happens. And this one has to hurt. It would have been cuck if we only lost by 1 point. Because a loss is a loss, right?
Yeah.
But this one hurts. You know, the Sunday Times, the Argus, all these newspapers tomorrow are going to rip the shit out of the South Africans.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Williams is going to have a field day.
Yes, of course he will.
They're going to have a field day. And hopefully they ridicule the Springboks as much as they can.
I'll just go through the comments quickly. Can't believe it. We're not used to this kind of crap by the box. Rion van Wyk, imagine being in the dressing room. I'd fucking smack all of them. Novmom, a lady from New Zealand. I was honestly not expecting that. I thought the box would whoop the Wallabies. Yes.
A lot of people did, man. So did we. But this is good. This is good for the Rugby Championships.
Cash in your retirement funds to see them lose to emu shackers. Yes, like Vic said, the ticket prices are horrendous. You can't do that.
That's where the problem, But that's one thing. That's one thing. And I mean, look, the first 15 minutes they showed they could do it. They were up 22.
Cruising.
0. And then, what is
Stop.
it? 40 points unanswered. 38.
38 points unanswered.
38 unanswered points. I don't know. I'm not going to go check out the statistic. I don't know when last Springboks got 38 points unanswered.
A long time ago.
I can't remember it. Must have been maybe against New Zealand or something like that once upon a time.
Yes, Ronnie Box will bounce back. They'll have to bounce back next weekend.
Yeah, they only have a short turnover. And, we asked the question this week, do we see an upset? A lot of people said Argentina against New Zealand. Look, if you're New Zealand, they watch this game, right? The players, most probably the coach. They a few hours ahead, they watch this game. If you're a New Zealand rugby player, you're thinking to yourself, we better make sure this doesn't happen to us tonight.
Yeah.
Because the Argentinians will come out. And the Australians, they've got a lot of good young talent there, man.
Yeah.
Nick, I don't like the man. But Nick White was the player of the game for me.
He played well. The old man came out of retirement for this one, Vic.
I mean, fucking the old age home. Nick White beat us today. Skelton. I mean, they were phenomenal. They were phenomenal. Suwali came through.
Tate McDermott played well when he came on.
I don't think it is fair for us today to go into this game and to say this Springbok wasn't good. Because after 15 minutes, they were all bad. They all made the mistakes. Marnie made horrific mistakes on the passing, when normally that is his strength.
Yeah.
I mean, that one pass that they intercepted, you can't make that pass. But even dropping balls.
There were a lot of handling errors.
Everybody. It was like
Nobody.
like after 15 minutes, the boys said, "Fuck it, let's go back to the change rooms, get a few Lions and Castle Lagers and start drinking. These Aussies are worthless." And they looked worthless after 15. But I told you, remember? I said the Aussies get better the longer the game goes on. And this is the biggest defeat in the Rassie era. Yeah, this is his biggest defeat in Rassie era. And also Rassie, who we trust in everything, has questions to answer.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, was it clever to leave Damien Delinda out?
He was injured, Vic.
He had a niggle.
Niggle.
There you go, I thought Fazi was... Be honest with you, I was the one that advocated for Villy not to be in the team anymore. I would have liked to see Villy play today. Fazi was terrible.
I wouldn't...
Fazi was the... Even in the 15 minutes where we dominated to get to 22-0, he wasn't good.
No, he wasn't. He didn't play a good game.
He didn't play a good game. I thought Grant Williams was okay. I thought Marnie was not bad. And then afterwards, it just went downhill quickly.
But in the second half, there was nobody good.
There was no. In the second half, there's not one Springbok that I can... And listen here. There's... after a defeat, that's our job. Whatever, we get to say things. I don't want to see Bongi. When Malcolm Marx left, the shit show started big time. We didn't... Did we win another fucking line out?
No. It started before Bongi left.
Yes, but...
We can't give it a Bongi, but Bongi has not played well.
No, not at all.
Let's get the players up, Vic.
Look, you want to go through every one of them? I don't want to go through all of the players. I don't think it's necessary. I don't want to pick out... I don't want to pick out any one player because I don't think any one player deserves the blame for this. I think the coaching staff,
definitely,
the players,
definitely,
the reserves, the substitutes, everybody's to blame for this. You can't lose like this. If you lose by one bad pass and you lose 25-24, and you can say, listen, fuck it, you cost us there, man. We could have won this. It was tight. This wasn't tight in the second half. 38 unanswered points, my son. 38 unanswered points tells me one thing. You were cuck.
Oh.
The Springboks were horrifically cuck today.
They just switched.
I don't want to talk about the Springboks.
Let's talk about the Aussies.
Let's talk about the positives. What a game of rugby by the Australians. Listen here, they could have given up after 15 minutes.
They could have.
They were 22-0 down. They were hammered. And then that mongrel that they have in them, the Aussies they remind me like of the Germans in football. They never fucking give up. You saw that. Look, we saw it on the Lions tour. They should have won the tour against the Lions. That second game, I thought they were shagged.
Yeah. Yes.
Rob Valentini didn't even fucking play.
I know.
He must probably be back next week. Rassie cannot rest anybody next week for the New Zealand games because it's a must win next week if you want to win the Rugby Championships.
Yeah. Yes. After 22-0, I think they just switched off.
Yeah. Look, it is like that. Forget the Springboks. All kudos to the Australians.
Yes.
The Aussies, I call them the wannabes, and they are, for me, the wallabies. And like I said, I do see this team. I said it 6 months ago. I said it 3 months ago. I see Australia is going to play a big part in the next Rugby World Cup.
Yeah. Lily B, she's scared to go on social media. The comments are going to be brutal. And they should be brutal.
They should be brutal. And I hope, and if I'm the coaches... if I'm Rassie, I would be switching onto our channel right now. He needs the boys to listen to this shit.
Yeah.
People like Ibn Etzebeth and the leaders in the team, Sia Kolisi, they need to speak to the boys. We got problems. We are carrying too many players that cannot play. Sia can't play for more than 40 minutes anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a problem. Because you actually want to have your 15 get to 60 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get to 60 and then make the changes. We don't have that right now.
No, but listen here. All hats to Australia. They played fantastic. Their ball handling skills in the second half was amazing. And the minute they smelt blood,
they were like fucking great white sharks.
They smelt blood and they went for it.
They were like the ring of death around the Springboks. When every mistake the Springboks made, they capitalized on it.
And they did high risk rugby, but it paid off.
Is this not the biggest loss ever from a South African rugby team at Ellis Park?
It could be.
This is a hammering. This is going to hurt. Not even if we win next week. This is going to hurt for a long time. People are going to look back at this, and you know what? If you New Zealand, if you Argentina, if you England, Ireland, France, you fucking study this video. This is how you beat the Springboks.
Yeah.
The people will study this video. And Rassie, I love Rassie.
Chris Booter said, well, I did say I miss good old Oz running rugby. You got it. You
But
got it, Chris.
Is Rassie, as much as I love Rassie, no, we're not doing the player ratings because I don't.
No.
There's no one player that deserves to be ridiculed more than another. Because you don't lose like that because of one player. You don't get killed like that because one player played bad. They're all. But did Rassie out-tricks himself a little bit as well? Is he getting too smart for himself? And maybe this is also good for Rassie to get a walloping and say, fuck it, I gotta go back to, you know, all these little trick plays and stuff like that. Maybe just get back to old school rugby. Who won the prediction? Most probably you did, because I don't think anybody else got Australia on a win yet.
Oh, sorry.
Vern's going to have a look quickly.
I'll check that out.
Vern's going to check it. No, I just got to say, Will Skelton played well. Sawali played well. Nick Wright was the man of the match. Tate McDermott came on. Changed the game, Vern.
That's Dean John Isler.
Dean John Isler won the tip.
Dean John Isler with 12.35 wins the tip.
I mean,
Yonder, you had 12.22, so Dean John Isler wins it.
The Australians' game plan went 100%.
Now, listen, I want to say something quickly. I want to say something quickly. Okay. After 20 minutes, there were so many players. When we had the player, there were so many players that played absolutely fantastic. And after 20 minutes, they switched off. It went. I don't know what they did. They just switched the switch, and then there was nothing anymore.
But has that got to do with South Africa? Or are we going to give kudos to the Australians? Because they also, after that...
No, they switched on. I think the Aussies were...
Our microwave fucking got an electrical malfunction, and the Aussies just heated up quickly.
And
the Aussies smelt it.
Oh yeah,
they knew. They saw it. The handling errors from the Springboks was horrific.
Horrific. So many handling errors. So many times they were so close and effed it up.
Listen here. There is not a Wallaby player today that didn't play well.
Yeah. Harry Wilson played well.
Harry Wilson. Nick Wright, I thought, was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tom Wright.
Yeah, and I thought...
Skelton played well.
For all that we praise our forwards, and our forwards did
play... they dominated.
Our forwards did play well in the first half, but the second half they were not there. No...
The tackling. The
tackling was terrible.
Jesse Kriel couldn't tackle anybody. Marnie Lebok was horrifically bad.
Farsi was bad.
We're always talking after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They couldn't. Normally, the Springboks are very good. One-on-one, they get the tackle. No one can make a tackle anymore. I mean, fucking hell. Harry Wilson was out-sprinting Marnie Lebok.
Can't happen.
That just can't happen. The Boks took one hell of a beating. You're right about that, Marnus. And my weekend can only get better if Man United win tomorrow against...
Can you imagine if Man United loses tomorrow?
Then they lose. That's just life, man.
It's been a hell of a weekend, man.
That is... But you know what the good thing is? As bad as our Boks were today, they got next Saturday... I don't say for redemption. You can't redeem this.
No.
They can make up. They can win next week.
No, you can't make up for this cock.
But this is the worst Springbok team I've seen in the last 8 years. Performance. This is the worst Springbok performance I've seen in 8 years. The last time they had a performance like this when we lost to Japan at the World Cup.
Yes.
Man, yes, you're going to lose to New Zealand sometimes. You'll
lose
to
to
Ireland.
Ireland.
It'll be close games. But performance-wise, we had 60 minutes of a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
And we have to call it out. It was a shit show. And that's the bottom line. And South African players were totally humbled today.
Yep.
Totally. South African fans. And I got to say one thing.
Us too.
No, we were humbled too. I didn't. But
Never
I got to say one thing about a lot of people in the chat today. What is wrong with you South Africans? You cannot just stick with your team when, it's easy to be a fan when things are going well. Everybody, we United fans, we had the glory years, right?
Yeah.
And you got to stick with the team. And we're going to have bad days. And we got a lot of players that are over the hill. That are not, Sia is a fantastic player. He played fantastically well. But as a rugby player, you have to be able to play 60 to 70 minutes. And if you can't do that anymore, you're hurting your team. Bongi. I don't want to see Bongi next week.
But he'll be there.
Yeah, because if I'm Rusty, I pick exactly the same team. Exactly the same team. That's the kind of coach I would be. I say, listen here, boys. I trusted you. Our nation trusted you. And you fucked up. You have to pull the cart out of the shit now. You know what I mean? I would pick exactly the same team. Exactly the same team. I tell all the other players in the team, and say, listen, you boys, you guys will get your chance against New Zealand, but these boys have to pull the shit out.
Gerard says, arrogant boasting by everyone. Oz has always been hard to beat, so the fools quickly forgot. Exactly.
Yeah, it's true. Look,
us as well.
Of course, everybody, listen here. And it's a lot of banter, and that's cool and everything like that. Call up the under 20s. South Africa, remember when we're playing Italy and Georgia, what did I say? There's a lot of players that are old in this team.
Yeah.
And that's nothing to diminish their achievements for South Africa. Of the old guard, I only thought Eben was up to scratch today, and Malcolm Marx. I didn't think Ox played well. Bongi, when he came on, was terrible. Boone Venter did nothing when he came on. We got a lot of people in the back, but Jan Ray said, Ruan Norke. I don't think our bench was strong enough today.
But you can't put it down to one or two players.
No, you've got to put it down collectively. Could European drop in Ellisbrook? Yeah, because it wasn't sold out either. That's another mistake. It's South Africa. Springboks? Look, we're acting like we're writing a fucking obituary here. Springbok rugby is not dead or anything like that.
No.
By no way. This is maybe the best thing that has happened to Springbok rugby in the last 2-3 years. To get a hammering, it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for the coaches. It's a wake-up call for the fans. It's definitely a wake-up call for the players. Who especially out of the young players who've come into a group of players that have been generational, and everything has just gone smooth. We haven't had in the last 6 years, there's no bumps in the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been plain sailing, nothing's gone wrong, and this is going to help us. Now, either we grow, and every nation has done that. New Zealand had it last year.
Yeah.
The Aussies have had it. Can we grow and learn from our mistakes? But I don't want to rattle on too long. I actually just want to go eat something. It's been a long day, but we're going to join us for New Zealand against Argentina against New Zealand live with Vern. Starting at, are you going about 11:45?
11. It's 11:15 starts.
Starts at 11.
At the Estadio Mario Alberto Kempes in Cordoba. It's going to be epic. Referee is Pierre Brosset of France. It's going to be a good one, man.
There you go. And then tomorrow morning, you'll be here for the morning show. At
7 o'clock sharp.
And then tomorrow, we do have Boerland against the Bulls and Manchester United against Arsenal. More sports on the channel. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Go have a boerewors, have a brandy and Coke. It's only sports.
Only sports.
And next week, we'll be back again. And we cheer our team back on.
Oh, definitely. It's been hard, though.
Man, did we actually ever think we're going to never lose a game of rugby again?
Yes.
Yes. There we go. Guys, have a good one, man.
Cheers,
ciao,
guys.
ciao.
Thanks so much for joining.